Welcome, this is Craig. Today we're going to talk about the Spot Healing Brush tool. You can find this right over here in the toolbar. And it's the first tool in here. It's usually the default in Photoshop, so they call it the Spot Healing Brush tool. A fairly miraculous tool for anyone who's worked with Photoshop for a long time, going on, I guess, about 27 years. And this tool does a lot fairly fast. So I have opened up our picture here, our photo of Abraham Lincoln that I'm trying to restore. And as you can see, I've doctored it up just to show you different tools in Photoshop and how these different tools can help you to restore and repair a black and white photograph like this. So if we zoom in up here, you can see that I have added some little hairs and scratches to the photograph. And with the Spot Healing Brush, I'm going to set this at normal and leave it on Content Aware. And with my bracket tools, I can increase the size or decrease the size. I like to keep it fairly close to the size of that I'm going to be affecting. And I think that it makes it a little more detailed when it makes the corrections and when it repairs something. So basically all you do is once you get your size, I have this right now at an 80 brush with a little bit, I'm going to put a little bit of blur on this, about 80% here. And what I will do is I will just simply click and drag across the affected area. You will see, or the area that I want to fix, you'll see it creates a shadow over that. And when I release, it will take all of the pixels around the area that I want to correct and blend them to fill it in and make it look like part of the background, just like that. And I'll do the same here across this scratch. And some of these up here, I can do those as well. Those aren't working quite as well. That one's not too bad. If I come down here to the hairs, I will zoom in and I'll simply just make the same shape around the hair and it will blend that into the background. One dot right here, we'll get rid of that one. So as you see, I can kind of go through the whole photograph and get rid of all these little areas that are troublesome that I want to make them look a little bit better. Now when you come into something like this one goes across his hairline. I'm going to make this one just a little bit smaller. And you see if I drag right through and release, it does a pretty good job. I see a little bit of the artifact here that doesn't look quite as good. Sometimes what I will do is I will drag this across, stop where there's a difference in the background, and then I will do these individually. Now if I zoom in here and I just do this one, sometimes that looks a little bit better. When I zoom out, I really can't tell the difference. I can see there's a little bit right here. I think for what we're doing, this looks really good. So that is, again, the Spot Healing Brush tool. Very helpful anytime you're working on something that needs to have little areas repaired and removed from the background. Hope you find this helpful. Thank you very much.